box. Please. You don't give up easy, eh?
I gotta post something about that.
Neither do I. You certainly have reasons to
Got
hate
something,
me,
Rocco.
my son. You've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentius's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You
I'm
coward.
so ridiculously late,
Did you train try?
but it's been such a bad day.
Maybe we aren't so different after all.
What's up, Dave? How we doing?
Hello everyone, my name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game.
I missed everything that just happened.
Making it. Thank you, and have great rest of the
Well,
show.
let's start with the next game, then restart. Who's this chick? Who's the original? Oh wait, I think that is her.
Thanks, Conrad.
No, it's
Next,
not.
the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project.
How do I get this to go away?
And today we're revealing it for the first time.
There we go. Yay, new friend swap game. I ain't gonna lie, I love friend swap games. Isn't that just Among Us? That's just Among Us with a police officer.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome
Among Us TV series. What are we watching? This is Summer Games Fest. This is where they announce all the new games, but we're like 2 hours late, so all the good announcements are probably already over. That or they saved all the good announcements for right now.
So excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
I didn't even know there was an animated series.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any.
They're trying really hard right now.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
I'm gonna be honest, I think the Among Us thing for most people is pretty played out.
Our fellow mate of crew hath perished.
finished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
Yeah, but I
just
just don't understand why you did.
the official cause of death.
This looks like it started.
Off of the face.
This looks like it started as a YouTube thing that somebody did.
3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer. Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge.
Is this the announcement for the animated series or is this a new game?
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter.
We're so happy to have you among us.
I hope you don't mind me smacking down. I didn't get to have lunch today because I dropped it on the floor. So I made up with it by getting some Zaxby's.
Would you believe me
I was
if
so
said
sad I
some
almost
of our
cried.
Biggest surprises at SGF are still to come.
I hope so because I missed out on a lot.
More coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission.
How's it the best reviewed game? Didn't it just come out like a couple days ago?
I've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about.
Oh, they announced this during the Game Awards.
007.
I just completely forgot about it. I guess people have been playing for that long. They might have a review on it already, I suppose. Hey, look, there's Final Fantasy. Is that a dinosaur? I saw something where they had this lady developer saying the reason women in games aren't hyper attractive is because, well, they're modeled the real actresses accurately, so the game has characters. So the game characters have flaws. I don't know. I've seen some of the models they use. Those models, like the humans, are smoking hot, bro. Hell, even some of the developers are smoking hot. And as an average looking dude myself, it's okay to be average, and it's okay to know that someone is above average, and you don't have to take them down to feel better about yourself. We can have both. We can have the best of both worlds. In the video showed the models next to the game models and the real ones look better. Exactly. Well, that looks pretty good. What's this game? Is it loud for you? It's kind of loud for me. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. I can't believe work ran long. The point they were making is deliberately butchering out the female characters in games. Yeah, I don't understand that. You hired a model, make it look like the model. If you didn't hire a model, make it look how you want. That's gonna be MMO in it.
I'm looking to find
Nothing against MMOs, I just don't play them.
I need a complete picture. Maybe this is all a brain dance.
I don't think I can play MMO unless I started playing the moment it released.
The two of you really are from another universe.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Is this a cyberpunk game about cyberpunk?
That Nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Ow. Wuthering Waves, huh? So it's a game featuring characters from the Cyberpunk anime based on the Cyberpunk universe from Cyberpunk 2077.
All the games shown today, head to
Inception.
player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wish list your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Final Fantasy. Capcom, shit, I might have been right. Wait, Capcom doesn't make Final Fantasy, did they? That was Square Enix, wasn't it?
Wytheria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
It's very pretty,
I can't stop wondering, how can all
but I don't
this
see anywhere on this
exist
screen that says in-game footage. That dinosaur moves too damn fast. He got fucked. Was this Monster Hunter?
They can affect the environment with just their presence.
Yeah, no way, that's live gameplay. No. Even as good as systems are getting, it's not that good yet.
Sounds like an Elder Dragon.
I need to take. It is Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance, so it's a add-on to Wilds. When's the next Monster Hunter game so I can get in on it? I might actually have a chance to get in on it this time. 2027, huh? But they're gonna make them wait a whole other year just for an expansion?
You know it's all for nothing. Still you press on.
Secrio? I think I need to change my thumbnail for YouTube. I was in a hurry because I didn't have any time because they were currently live, and I think it looks too much like the official thumbnail. Probably gonna be a good game, but when they show CGI instead of game footage, it's not a good sign. Well, I will say Monster Hunter is actually super close to looking like that as you play it. I mean, it's not that good, but it's pretty damn close. See, like, this is in-game footage. I guess that's one way to sell your game. Just be like, hey, look at the gameplay. With that much damage, it's definitely gonna be more like a Souls-like. Where'd I go? Swords of Legends. That looks fucking delicious.
Take your time.
Okay.
Enjoy.
We're gonna be writing that one down.
That was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi.
I do think that I had that on my list before. It might even be wishlisted already.
Car magic. Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
In-engine footage. Not quite the same as gameplay footage. Is this me or that looks slow? So you're rewarded for going off course. I just know there's gonna be some grown man that sweats the hell out of this game and ruins it for all the kids. Oh, it's coming out soon. Sega. Sonic? Oh, it's racing. Okay.
It ain't got no gas in it.
I don't know. It sounded like it had plenty of gas in it. So Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is going to have a bunch of crossovers. I thought about playing it, but I don't know. Work in progress footage. Sonic Pico Park. Pico Park is interesting. It's actually really fun. I don't know if I want a Sonic branded version of it though.
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right. Now the world premiere of
Is it their birthday today?
The entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
Ooh, pretty. Oh, it's Attack on Titan. I don't want to play nothing until I've got the chance to watch it. Happy birthday, dear Sega. 35 years though. They're not much older than I am. That's wild. I kind of don't even want to watch this. I don't want to get spoiled on anything.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world
Didn't Forza just have a release?
set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide. This is Clutch from Maverick Games.
Footage captured in game. Not bad. I wonder how this is going to affect Forza's sales, having this come out right after.
3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Oh, street racing. Hell yeah, I love a good street race. Need for Speed, please. Oh, Nissan GTR. Hey, wait a minute. That was the car from Need for Speed Underground. Or Need for Speed Most Wanted, sorry.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
But now they're trying to Fast and Furious. So Clutch. Okay, we're writing that one down.
The dead won't rise, but their sons will. Plant fear or respect. You'll harvest one.
I'm just not good at these games, so I never got into them. So I'm really not interested about this one. Warning on my bitrate? Uh-oh. Chronicles Medieval. I've just never been much about those kind of games.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's
Will
a
I?
new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Fuck is this?
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit and we don't care, broken chunks and broken air. They say grow up, act your age, with your side and not a flame. Make it out, don't look back, burn this moment.
All right.
Make it loud. Say we're lost, say we're strange, say we'll fade and drift away. But if memory lets us choose, I'll remember all of you. Hands up, shout it out loud, laughing over.
What's this game about? I don't even know what to say about it because I don't even know what's going on. See, it's gone. Okay.
I'm farting on it.
Fought on it then.
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is.
Are they making fun of me?
Well, Tarnation could have knocked off, do this. Howdy, Duke it.
They making fun of me. I be damned. That last game was worse than Jim and the Holograms. I don't even know. I don't know what that last one was.
You're watching. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society,
Been a while since I've seen a UFC game. Wait, my sister watched. What was it? The card went too fast. I couldn't read. I'm illiterate. I just don't know what that game. I don't even know what that game was about. It was just like a full song and some visuals. Power World! That's actually a dope ass game. They can finally advertise now that they're actually starting to win some of the legal battles that Nintendo put their ass in. Jim is my name. No one else isn't same. No one else is the same. Jim is my name. Jim. What's your name again? I don't know. What was I saying? Also, I've played Power World for a while. I don't remember seeing that character. Maybe if you selected the female gender at the beginning of the game, you'd see her. I don't know. Dude, Power World first came out, I binged it for like 4 days straight without sleeping. Exactly. Not just guns, now we have swords. I'm gonna go whip some Pokemon ass with a sword. We're playing Power World at some point. So, hell yeah. Hell 1.0. What'd that mean? What do you mean by that? July 10th. Ironically, that is also when we have Anime BluesCon.
1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category.
But was the last one new or? Oh no, the comeback.
8 years.
8 years. I don't remember how long that was.
Homicide. 6 total so far. Each case, husband and wife found. Shredded.
A Telltale game. I hate Telltale games, man.
Some monster is out there.
It's a girl pop band that also solved crimes with the help of their AI supercomputer Synergy, which managed their band and could change their outfits with holograms or whatever. But yes, the show. I just don't know what that video game was. Unless you're talking about the video game, then I'm super confused.
You're the reason I'm here.
I hate Telltale games, dude. You might as well just watch a movie.
Ready to get to work?
The Wolf Among Us 2. Well, I guess if y'all like Telltale games, that might be pretty good.
Oh no, I don't look human.
These lips are sealed. But I'm not helpless. See around.
We are eavesdropping on everybody.
Looking for me?
That voice sounds familiar. Is that a actor that is like pretty famous? No, unfortunately, Jim was a real show, and I had to endure because there was only one TV, and my video games were being counted against me as TV time. That's diabolical.
Digby is finally back, and as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
This looks familiar. Is this Cyberpunk? I've never played Cyberpunk, by the way. I should probably preface that. I just know what it looks like. T-Virus? What is this? Break it.
I'm listening.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
It looks a lot like Cyberpunk.
Quiet. They're moving.
And he looks like Jared Leto's. So,
Ready, Angel.
why is English hard?
Tracking.
Jared Leto's Joker. Is this in-game footage? That's pretty good.
How's it looking out there?
I bet this would fry my graphics card.
Better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
And why would you say that right now?
It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
What happened there? In-game footage on a $10 custom gaming PC. Maybe $10 million. I don't know what this series is. 10,000 rather? Yeah, 10,000. Or 10 million, either way. I don't know the series. Been 8 years is what they said. Only one I can think of is Cyberpunk. Meant to put a K on there. Yeah. Hey, still, if you have a really nice computer, that's not too bad. I mean, eventually we'll reach a point where the graphics get so good they'll start focusing back on game mechanics again. I just realized that's really loud for y'all. She's beating his ass. I mean, just fisticuffs. Sometimes this phone changes things I meant to write, thinking I mistyped. Yeah, it does that. Stellar Blade. It hadn't been that long. That game didn't come out that long ago.
Good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter.
That game has not been released that long.
The first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will
I'm not that old.
In the future.
I'm not that old.
All right, we're almost done.
I'm not that old.
But not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
They're re-coming out with game stuff, like new games, and sequels and stuff like that to games that I missed because I moved to this house.
But I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Old? Oh, it gets way better from here. Man, no. I'm gonna stop aging as soon as I turn 30. So what is this? Instead of making new Street Fighters, they're just gonna keep adding to that one. It's Tifa! Tifa's so hot. I know her and I don't even know Final Fantasy. She's so hot. That'd be perfect. 30 wasn't bad.
Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6, and Hamaguchi-san.
Why doesn't Cloud want Tifa when Tifa wants Cloud? Or at least that's the dynamic I feel from playing Kingdom Hearts.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world.
That's because Tifa's hot!
Exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
Now, I don't know how it is in Final Fantasy, but in Kingdom Hearts, Tifa beats the shit out of, like, boulders with her fists. That she should do damage in this game, right?
An iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it going to be, guys?
I missed 2 hours.
Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star.
Oh, look, it's your game!
A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered.
That was easy.
Awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those.
Oh, look, it's Tifa again.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for?
Isn't it your alter ego that's the problem? Oh, look, it's Yuffie! I haven't seen Yuffie since the first Kingdom Hearts. Yuffie was kind of bad too. How old are these characters?
I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit.
That guy can fight. He was just the computer guy in Kingdom Hearts.
Just ain't your day. Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between
Tifa just going out there to beat something's ass. Same as you, came out in 97. That doesn't make their in-game age that old.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
That's not explained in Kingdom Hearts. What's Cloud and Sephiroth's deal?
This far without you guys, and I won't let you down. I promise.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Even though it's just drawn pixels, people get upset about that.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of
Who
Final
even knows
Fantasy VII
Cloud is a clone?
Revelation,
Is he really?
Hamaguchi-san.
In Kingdom Hearts, he was like his own person. They really changed a lot of stuff. Like, they changed the backstory to the characters, even though they reused the characters for Final Fantasy. He speaks English?
ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。
Final Fantasy VII's already come out once.
物語を信じ待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Final Fantasy is a very confusing numbering system. They're remaking it? Okay.
One of you who continued to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve.
It does look good,
Cloud and his
though.
Companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward.
That's not the same translator either, I don't
そし
think.
て私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me.
Why does that guy look
There's
familiar?
honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey.
I don't think meteors take that
Face the
long to
epic
hit the ground.
conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness
That's
the
the
most
Highwind?
expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard to the sun-drenched Midil
They
archipelago,
named the raft in Kingdom Hearts Highwind. It's literally like 2 planks of wood.
set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
Yeah, I'm not jumping off a perfectly good plane.
Pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith.
Final Fantasy I was released in Japan and in the US. Final Fantasy II and III were originally Japan only. Final Fantasy IV was renumbered as Final Fantasy II US. Final Fantasy V was Japan only. Final Fantasy VI was III US.
And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blaze.
Well, that's why it got
everyone
complicated.
assembles at Cloud's side.
When they reverted to normal numbering as of Final Fantasy
Each
VII.
with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good
But
unit
aren't
needs more
they
than
all the way up to
friendship save
14
the
now?
day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in
Remake,
your hands. In
Revelation,
fluid, real-time
Rebirth?
action,
What?
Seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
So you can whoop ass first person, but you can also swap to other party members? That sounds dope as shit. That was really bright. I just got blinded.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions.
So if you play the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, you get all of these first 6 in English. So the ones that didn't release
Might be a little biased,
here.
but since you brought it up,
Okay.
let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
I will say though, I really don't have the patience for the most part for turn-based party battlers. I think it's what that's not the official name of it, but I think that's what it is, right?
But there's more to this secretive former Turk than
But this looks pretty dope. If you can actually like play firsthand and then just swap between the party members.
Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
I play this game, he's gonna be main character.
Pilot extraordinaire.
Final Fantasy VII is the most popular of them all, so they are remaking it in this live action format for people who don't like turn-based battles.
The distance for powerful strikes.
Finally, something for me!
Bring a whole host of enemies to you.
I like that!
Control the battlefield. Skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this.
Who's the cat?
Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FITS system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle.
It's just a game mechanic, nothing wrong with turn-based. I just don't really have the patience for it.
Sensing its fate,
I just like to, like, whether or not I'm gonna get hit or not, I still want to attack, as you've noticed in Silent Hill.
Ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them?
I can't help myself. I mash attack button, feel good time.
You and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga, and your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together.
What's materia? That wasn't in Kingdom Hearts. A chocobo! Yeah, I played this game. He's definitely gonna get main. He sound like me! Oh, the original didn't have voice acting?
Thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, we better take a look.
Final Fantasy VII for PS1 is a masterpiece. That's why Nintendo went overboard with Ocarina of Time. The two were in competition. They came out at the same time? I thought Final Fantasy VII was like older. I mean, not the series, but like Final Fantasy VII, the original. I don't know what you'd call it. That's a big ass gun, but maybe we ought to fire it. Oh, you fight that big bitch in Kingdom Hearts. People definitely just died.
At last,
Final Fantasy VII was 97. Ocarina of Time was 98.
the journey ends here.
Interesting. Episode 1, 2, 3. Didn't that chick in the middle die?
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday.
Maybe they'll do that one a little later so I don't miss most of it while I'm at work. So I'm gonna have to go back through the games list of what was announced the 2 hours that I was still at work. Where's the C button? Why is it white? Why are we in light mode? What is this? Ugh, my eyes. Why? Ugh. Stop it. Go back. Ow. On. Jeebus. All right. Go down here to the bottom because it was updated as it went. So Resident Evil Veronica was announced. Code Veronica. So I guess they So they redid Resident Evil Code Veronica. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer. I was just trying to come up
it's coming out next year.
World premiere because this edition of Day of the Devs has so many
Cuphead sequel and Mighty Cuphead Adventure. Cuphead's getting more. Alien Isolation 2, that's gonna be scary as shit.
Where it finds and presents the best in new games for you, and also a chance to meet
Jin Atlas.
So while I'm working on this problem, you just
So the guy who made Ico and the Shadow Colossus is working on a sci-fi game. That's gonna be dope. I'm writing that down.
There's nothing I dread more than having to make a top 10 list of video games, but if I did,
When is that coming out? It doesn't even have a date. Oh wow, really? Yeah, apparently. Bring this down here for a moment.
Hi, I'm Mark Essen. I'm the
So,
creative
Jin
director
Atlas.
and co-founder of Messhoff. You might know us for our 2014 hit Nidhogg, which is a
Ico and
defensive
Shadow
tug of war
Colossus.
game with flying worms that eat you at the end.
Well, it doesn't even have
Wheel
a release date,
open world bicycle racing game about
year,
saving the world.
so
I've
it's
been
probably a
making
long
games
way
and
off.
games since I was probably 15 years old.
Blood
It's
Message.
something I do for fun in addition to my job. So at night you might find me just sketching out
Narrative-driven linear action adventure currently in
sending them
development.
around to friends, which is how Blood Dungeon was created.
We're gonna give that a pause here. Start looking at some of these. I feel like I've seen this trailer before. Damn! Well, that's graphic. They didn't hold back on the graphics at all.
说，只要河西归堂，你不打仗，也能守住我们的家。
再不投降，全部杀光！誓死不降！
Are you not entertained? Yeah, I've still got to make that. This reminds me of the beginning of Gladiator. I wouldn't know. I've never watched it. Unfortunately, I own the movie. It's sitting right up there. I've never watched it. Blood message. Well, that explains all the blood. Really? That's weird? I know. I have a lot of movies sitting up there that I haven't watched that I probably need to. I bought them. I own them. I hadn't done them. Stranger Than Heaven. Hex is a new game from the developers behind The Division. The trailer has a lot of cool sci-fi things in it, although I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Expected release in 27. I mean, it's a decent action flick. Yeah. I just don't have a lot of time. Like, ever since I started doing the streaming thing, I just haven't had time to really do anything other than deal with this. Because if I'm not dealing with this, I'm working. If I'm not working, I'm dealing with cars. Ever since I moved to this place, I haven't really had time. This house really sucks up all my time. And then I had to get a job. Are you speaking burp to me? What is going on here? Well, this reminds me of Pragmata. Yeah, boy got hops. Did you see that? The obelisk. What's that? Oh, hell no. I don't know what that was, but I don't want a part of it. Not half bad. A Last Ronin. That might be interesting. Oh, Bayonetta and Nier Automata. And Ninja Gaiden 4. Okay, this might just be worth playing because it's gonna be a badass play system. Gundam, Guild Wars, Virtua Fighters Crossroad, Mafia Old Country expansion. Is it out yet? I didn't know that released. I didn't see anybody play this. Must not have been that good. 1666 Amsterdam. Original creator of Assassin's Creed. Ooh. The prologue is free to download. Dark third-person story. Well, right now I'm down. Saw Genesis. This is where I came in on. Okay. 3v1 multiplayer game based on Saw horror film franchise. This might be cool too. It's in development at Silent Hill 2 remake studio Blobber Team. Okay, so the same people that made the game we're playing right now, Silent Hill 2, are making Saw Genesis. That might be dope. And then you came in while they were talking about this. Lords of the Fallen 2, I've heard about that. And then the Blood of the Dawnwalkers when you actually came in, and then we talked about Among Us. Okay, so we're caught up. It didn't take me that long.
Blood Dungeon is a platforming game where you're not just standing
6
on
minutes
platforms,
behind.
you're
Not that
walking on
bad.
Sides of platforms, you're hanging from the ceilings, you're walking across tight ropes, you're jumping onto nets, climbing ladders. It's not a Metroidvania, you're not like learning these skills over time, so you can think of it like Vampire Survivors crossed with Spelunky.
I've heard Spelunky's a pretty good game.
Just like animation and just being able to.
But this game looks really silly.
So it was fun to just churn them out, make lots and lots of silly little characters and enemies and stuff. And I think the game turned out really fun. There's a handful of arenas to explore. You'll unlock over 100 weapons. It's like these other Survivor games you've probably played.
It is likely impossible that you could get.
Ooh, indie horror game.
Hello, I'm Andres Bordi, and I'm Mason Smith, also known as Airdorf, and we are very excited to show you Tenebris Somnia, our game, which is a retro survival horror with live action cutscenes.
Screamers is about soldiers hiding from saw blade drones that move underground. No! Faith does something kind of like that, and it's so fucking creepy.
Live action horror movie made by a professional production company and an award-winning special effects team right here in their Fixel Oregon.
Dude, I don't know if I could do this game. Faith does this shit. I can't get through the game.
So, the story of Tenebris Somnia follows Julia, an Argentine girl who's having nightmares every night about her ex-boyfriend Ivan being killed by horrible monsters. And she finds out that the nightmare is real and now she's trapped inside it.
It looks good, but I don't know if I can handle this game. Something about switching between 2D and 3D, especially when it's like cinematic like that, it just fucks with me psychologically in a way that I cannot handle.
Also manage her consumables if she's going to make it through.
And I'm really bad at managing consumables. No, because when you're gonna go down the elevator, things gonna come alive.
Faith on streaming, and I said I would like to do something like this. Yeah, and in 2023, Dave Autry came to me with the trailer for Tenebrosomnia, and he said, hey, I want you to check this out and let me know if you think this would be a good title for us to publish.
Well, I had known Andres and Tobias and the guys at Cybot Studios down in Argentina for quite a long time, and I knew how much faith inspired Tenebrosomnia. So I said, guys, there's really only one way we're making this game, and that's if Airdorf signs on as executive producer.
Andres was the director of one of my favorite horror short films, Alexia, and so I was really excited and I immediately said yes. I didn't put it together at the time, but I think it was just this weird, evil twist of fate that we get to work together now.
Okay, I'll write it down. It looks really good, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get to the game. It's gonna scare the shit out of me and I'm gonna have to quit.
In a really long time, specifically combining this retro style gameplay with live action scenes that look this group. And besides filming on sets, they also filmed on location in several places in Buenos Aires.
Not the fact that I don't also need to finish Faith the Unholy Trinity, but
also television and also the theater industry. And also
it's gonna be good, I can tell though.
In pixel form during regular gameplay make an appearance in live action, and they
yes,
were
I don't like that.
using practical and digital makeup and monster VFX by an awards-winning special effects team, and absolutely no
wow, it looks
generative
good.
AI. The game and the cinematics get
This
really
is an indie game
and psychotic towards the end, and I can't wait for y'all to play it.
This looks like I had a gigantic ass budget.
Show you Tenebrosomnia. Please look for Tenebrosomnia later this year on October the 16th on PC and consoles. Tenebrosomnia, Retro Nightmares, Real Life Horrors, October 16th, 2026.
Oh, and it's coming out in October. Yay, I can't wait to have to play that.
Get ready to get your groove on with our next title.
It's gonna fuck. It's gonna give me nightmares, is what it's gonna do.
You'll meet in a moment are also its composers. That is so cool. French developer Glitchies has put together a combination of mechanics and music that'll leave you nodding your head and tapping your feet. Enjoy this world.
I tap my feet anyway. I got ADHD.
Call that now. I'm not doing that. Enjoy this world premiere of Mr. Red.
What up, Secret Castle? Whoa, that's loud. So you missed the actual Summer Games Fest. That was all the games that are coming out soon, like a big announcement deal. And these are the indie games version of that. There's another movie to put on the list. It was okay. I only recommended it for one thing. So I'm actually on Twitch. I'm a official co-streamer. They gave me a whole bunch of assets that I was supposed to use to put on the stream and to make thumbnails with and all kinds of stuff. But I didn't do that yesterday when I got the package. And then I didn't get off work until 2 hours after they started. So I didn't get a chance to use any of that, but I am currently officially co-streaming it, which means if you watch the stream on Twitch, you will get the whatever I think it's a Warframe drop. If you watch for, I believe it's 30 minutes or so. So if you watch on Twitch, you'll get a drop. I don't remember all the rest of the stuff. But yeah, I definitely did not get to prepare for this one at all. The 13th Warrior, the 13th Warrior was filmed in BC, Canada, British Columbia. I believe that's what that stands for. I kept thinking it looked familiar. It was basically just north of me. Are you sure you didn't make it in the film?
Everyone has their own way of expressing what they're looking for, along with a distinct personality. Their stories.
This just is not my flavor of game. We're gonna skip this one. I am a little bit behind because we went through all of the ones that were talked about before I managed to make it home. And so of those, the ones I wrote down that I want to look at are Swords of Legends, Clutch, which, you know, like car Clutch, it's a racing game. Gen Atlas, 1666 Amsterdam, Saw Genesis. That is a Saw game made by the same people who made the remake of Silent Hill 2 that I'm currently playing. And then I can't pronounce that, but that one that's based off Faith the Unholy Trinity, which looks to be amazing. This sounds like, that sounded like that old Credit Karma jingle. people.
Stay tuned for more updates coming soon. Bye!
Day of the Devs alums and makers of Spirit.
Day of the Devs is the indie part.
Thunder Lotus with some exciting news.
It's just the trees are very distinctive. You'd probably recognize Tennessee the same way. Well, Tennessee shares a lot of trees with like Georgia and Alabama and the lower part of Kentucky, stuff like that. It's mostly like maple, pine, stuff like that.
Our latest game, 33 Immortals.
White oak.
How many games have you played where you
Kutsu. Lots of Kutsu.
random strangers?
How
Who
many
the fuck?
times have you felt the primal thrill of defeating massive enemies in epic raids without the stress, the grind, or wondering if you're good enough? Welcome to 33 Immortals, our co-op action roguelike for 33 players.
What
No
is a
waiting around,
roguelike?
You jump straight into the action through
And what's the difference between roguelike and roguelite?
sent by God to punish you and rebel against the wrath of God.
What is a rogue?
You can play solo if you want, or
Rogue.
with 1,
Can't
2,
re-
or 3 friends, because in 33 Immortals,
Rogue.
everything is about cooperation.
We spent a lot of time designing the game so that you want to play with others, even if you don't know them. There is no voice chat in this game.
No voice chat. Good choice. Yeah, you're gonna try to keep things PG. Good choice.
Push forward, no matter what. You will die, and that's okay.
I played Elden Ring. I'm
Every
used to
run,
that.
You grow stronger. You'll have to.
Okay, this reminds me of Hades and Hades 2.
Of God.
Is that a rogue? Is
And the best part?
that what that
You never
means?
face it alone. You face it together. 33 Immortals releases this summer.
Man, that's
Come join
pointy.
the rebellion.
Hell, even the art looks like Hades.
You know, sometimes in life, there are things that just make you want to give up and go fishing. An apocalypse that ravaged
Gone
the Earth and
fishing?
left us in a world filled with Lovecraftian nightmares and mutants might just be one of those things. So pop on your waders, folks, and grab your lures. From Dream Dock, this is Dreadmore.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Rostislav Fedorov, CEO of Dream Dog Studio.
Fuck me then.
And today I'll be talking to you about.
I thought it was Gone
Dreadmore
Fish music in the
World, where
game.
Long ago, a catastrophe
It's
took
just the
place,
true. Oh, I reread
changing
that.
the land, water, creatures, and the people who survived. Now it is a dark.
I think I've seen people
dangerous
play this
place
game.
That is flooded and rotting. As the player, you travel on a fishing boat that is your lifeline in this world, but that also
Why does the
means
boat have a
it's your
gas hand?
responsibility to keep it fueled.
There's lead
up
weights
and
in them
repaired.
fish.
You can go on the land, walk from place to place.
That's
and meet
cheating.
the people living in this world. Those people can be quite strange, but you'll find that as you talk to them, you'll pick up quests and learn a lot about the place that they live. The most important part of the game, fishing. We made sure that fishing is not just a simple minigame. You start by
I
checking
swear
the
I've seen
water,
people play
casting a
this.
line, and then you wait.
I think
What
the
happens
Goons
next
played that.
depends
Well,
on
it may
your
not have been the
minds.
Goons. I know Soup was there. We got weights in the fish.
Every type of creature needs a unique way to catch them. The
That's how you get paid,
rod,
though.
bait, timing, and some need a completely different approach. And if you want to catch the rarest of creatures, you'll need to be at the right place in the right time. Anything you catch can't be sold to traders or broken down to use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. Use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. You use a harpoon to pull and floating debris. One man's junk is another man's treasure.
It had to be the most
If
awkward
you want
video.
to go
Those dudes
deeper
are
into
lucky
the
they
game,
walked away.
You have to craft
I
harpoons, medicine,
didn't know
and
that was a
gear.
video.
Very often you'll need to make what you need from what you can gather by yourself. There are many things we haven't shown yet, and I'm sure that you'll be surprised by what the game has in store, so make sure that you
If it's the
wishlist
same
game
one,
and join
wanna
our
write that down.
Discord to stay updated and get more information about our game. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome one and all to the world of Dreadmore.
But if that's the same game that I watched them play, this is actually a pretty good game. Giant fish in that
We've
game.
got some news from a game we've been following for quite some time. It's from a Canadian studio that knows their retro.
Welcome to
Retro?
the end, hero. When would you like to begin?
Fishing contest cheaters for caught stuffing fish with lead balls. I think I remember hearing something about that.
Hi everyone, we're the co-founders of Rio Games.
Why does this keep skipping?
Indie studio. Back in high school, the two of us made a promise to each other that we would one day make a love letter to the JRPGs we grew up on. Games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Xenogears.
That actually looked cool. Oh, the Dreadmire or Dreadmore or whatever. From what if it's the same game I watched Soup and them play, it's a dope ass game. And there's a little bit of horror to it too if you aren't prepared to catch. Like if you skip to the end where you're not supposed to be at and you pulled out some of them fish, they'll hurt you.
Some of what you're about to see here today hasn't been shown anywhere else yet, including a first look at our time ship, the Needle. You captain the Needle and you fly between the eras and gather party members from across history, all in a quest to restore the order of the fallen.
Why are the only things really pixeled the characters?
You can go to prehistory and see the dinosaurs, and if you'd like, you can even prevent them from extinction and see them evolve.
Prevent the dinosaurs from extinction.
Combat is turn-based, the kind that we
They might have sold me.
Each character manipulates time in their own way with the goal of interrupting enemies' attacks. How you bend time is key.
So a Chrono Trigger theme? I don't know anything about Chrono Trigger other than what little bit that I've heard
Still
about.
does not feel real to us. We've been able to find all of these JRPG fans from across the industry, from AAA veterans to indie darlings who've worked on games like Shovel Knight and Deltarune. And
Deltarune and Shovel
we're also
Knight.
super fortunate to work with
Those are actually
legends
pretty good
from
names right there.
Japan, whose work on Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, and more.
Chrono Trigger was a time travel game. Okay.
We can't wait to share more about these legends that we're collaborating with soon. Threads of Time represents our lifelong goal to create cherished.
I know that apparently the time splitters, if you pause the game, or was it time splitters too? If you pause the game and wait a really long time, the music got super creepy.
Craft retro-infused RPGs.
I watched that in the top 10s video back when I was a kid.
So that's a bit
Things
about
you
us
did in the
and
past
Threads
affected the
of Time.
future.
It means a lot to
Okay,
show
so
games
continuity in there.
and we cannot
I'm assuming they're going with the same thing
Thanks so
with
much for having us
continuity.
at Day of the Devs. Bye everyone.
Okay, Threads of Time. I might check that out. We'll find out.
It's not often you get to world premiere a game that's been in development for 22 years, but here we are. I first played this game back in 2004. It's since gone on to be released in multiple fashions, and I'm excited to show you the next evolution.
Oh, that's loud. Why is that cutscene really loud?
Oh, hi there.
Did they just smack chairs?
I'm Reagan.
And we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
Today we're delighted to announce that we're back on our bullshit. With a
Back on our bullshit. I like this guy.
Plus infinity times 2.
Like, fucking excuse me? I might be a little too dumb to play this game. I might have to skip it.
Iteration of the world's best platformer.
TM.
And we're so excited to tell you all about it here at Day of the Devs.
For those of you who aren't familiar with our games, they're a bit different from other 2D platformers thanks to their unique momentum-based movement mechanics that give them their own distinct flavor.
We call it parkour platforming. So you play
Hardcore parkour!
gracefully and effortlessly flowing through the levels.
It's all about pure distilled gameplay and game feel that you can't get anywhere else.
Unlike the previous games in this series, N+ Infinity times 2 is not so much about the hardcore single-player experience. Although there will of course be a solo campaign for you to hone your ninja skills. Instead, this one is about platforming with your friends.
I just know I'm gonna be garbage at this.
There's matchmaking.
We've taken our unique brand of acrobatic, virtual athletic 2D action gameplay.
Did he just
and used
jump
that as
himself to
foundation
death?
Build 5 fresh, local and online multiplayer game modes. Some game modes are tried and true staples, some are new to the series, and some are new to the world. Mingle player, co-opetitive. With this game, we're really Ouroboros-ing the lexicon.
You'll be running around with your friends, luring enemies into your opponents, making the ultimate sacrifice for your
Is this
teammates,
Snake.io
and
but
hitting each
acrobatic
other with
style?
rockets.
That's my favorite part.
There are only 3 buttons, so it's an easy game to get into, and anybody can pick
3
it up
buttons?
and play casually at a party. But there's no skill stealing, so it also supports legit competitive play.
We like to think of it as couch-ready, tournament-worthy.
We've been making this series for a disturbing
3 buttons, huh? I might be able to make that work.
Very excited to put our 2 decades plus of game design experience into your hands. This is going to be launching sometime next year on all the platforms.
Oh,
If
next
you want to get a
year.
taste for yourself, please head over to our Discord and sign up for playtesting. We can't wait to play with you and see what you think.
I'm not a very good
Most
play
importantly,
tester.
Please wish list
I complain
N+
far
Infinity
too much.
Times 2 on Steam
Too
so the
logistically.
algorithm doesn't hate us.
Thanks so much, Day of the Devs, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks.
Wait, what was the name of the game? Wait,
Sometimes, a game transports you through the looking glass into a world that you can't help but be fascinated by. Our next title, Into the Unworld.
Hi, I'm Mare,
I'm Reagan.
and we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
Today we're delighted to announce that we're back on our bullshit with a little something we like to call N+ Infinity times 2.
that's not the actual name, is it?
It's an all-new online
Let's go write down N+.
iteration of play it casually at a party.
Want to get a taste for yourself? Please.
Sometimes, a game transports you through the looking glass.
Game.
N plus infinity times 2. I'm not writing all that down.
Come and sit down. I was just about to tell a little story. Have you
Is this
ever heard
Mickey
about that
Mouse?
Very unlucky cat. No? All right. So he was just walking around town, and I always wondered, how did he end up in this bad situation? Oh, and he spent his whole life savings. His dreams of domination ended up in devastation.
What a drop. Alright, I'm pumped. What's the game name? They're smart, I'm certain of it. Something like that.
One day he met some cute and odd-looking friends. They tried to work it up, and there was no cooperation.
Okay, I like this one. I like this one too. Please tell me that's the in-game audio as well. I'd hate to get in there and it's like some cutesy bullshit. Is that a tofu about to cook my ass?
Anyways, the moral of the story is...
Did you say masturbation? Into the unwell. Okay.
It's always a pleasure to debut games and Day of the Devs that intertwine the personal stories of their creators. This world premiere
Why debut?
is intimately special and worth paying attention.
What was that?
Okay, just gonna watch some highlights real quick and check some emails. Where were we? What the hell are we doing? Come on.
Is this ASMR the game?
Focus.
I'm Case, and this is Bub, a narrative adventure game about making art, healing, in New York City.
Hey everyone, I'm Todd Anderson. I'm a software artist, poet, and educator based in New York
Okay,
City.
y'all
and I do
y'all watch
gameplay
the stream. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go grab a drink.
Since I was
Don't
a
go
little
nowhere.
kid, I've always liked
I'll be right back.
whether that was with pencils or markers or scissors or collage, whatever I could get my hands on, really.
And I wanted to create a gameplay structure that showed off all those different styles in different worlds. The main story takes place in New York City, but Bub is an artist, and he's constantly bringing the player into his memories and into his art. And so you might dive from a pen and ink style New York City directly into a childhood school hallway and into a show choir performance where he's nervous if he'll be able to dance correctly.
You know what the biggest problem is with watching this?
The game, a very textural feel.
The problem with watching all the game announcement shows,
Emotional underpinning of each scene.
whether I'm co-hosting them or not, the biggest problem is
3 years ago,
that I will write down multiple. Where'd the other one go?
we lived in the same neighborhood in Brooklyn.
Did I miss one?
In the
Oh, there it
afternoons,
is.
we could walk to each other's houses.
I will write down multiple post-it notes of games that I would like to check out or play from these shows, and I'll get to play maybe one or two. Usually, because from a cost perspective.
My dexterity in my hands, and it was basically impossible for me to make art. So Todd and I focused on our friendship, and I focused on healing. And little by little over time, The old connections that had always existed in my brain, the ones that told me how to make things and how to use my hands, they started to come back. I had a choice. I could keep looking down into the bottomless pit of despair, or I could focus on how many good things had happened to me in my life, how many good people I'd met. I decided to go there.
I missed the story. I'm guessing something bad happened to him.
And that's become a central theme of the game.
But it's ultimately a hopeful story and about drawing connections between your own hardships and difficulties and using that to connect with other people and appreciate what you have and share it with others.
Yeah, so who knows if you
Bub
ever
is
get to
also a game
Tinshu.
about New York City. It's a place that
Tinshu's
both
free
Keith and
though.
I have lived and made work for over 10 years, and we wanted to capture some of that energy of being a young person, figuring out what you care about and how to say it, alongside a bunch of other people that are just trying to do the same.
We've been lucky to collaborate with our talented friends.
But it does make things very difficult when there's so many good games out there. There's the old good games, there's the new good games, there's the good games that came out recently.
Beautiful additional guitar music.
It really does make you feel kind of spoiled when you think about how many good games there are to play nowadays compared to what there was in the 80s.
Life used to feel like a coming of age that was never gonna end. Then it all changes.
And our friends at Some Point Sound have built a rich layer of effects that's really bringing.
I'm not gonna lie, I know like there's a really sad understory, but it just feels like ASMR the video game.
Please follow along with us at our Steam page, and thanks so much.
It was the same with games with the beginning of
I first
YouTube.
met Mike Boxleiter in Iowa over a decade
Oh,
ago.
meaning that there was like less good games to choose from, like less good videos to watch to choose from.
Now he's back
It's just one of those things that like as time goes on, you still have the old stuff that you might have missed, as well as like the new stuff that's coming out and the stuff that you're currently watching. All the good options to pay attention to, and now you got to make the choice. Like, what do I pick now? You know, like I chose to play Legend of Zelda series starting from the very first one forward, but I mean I could have easily chose like to start with Metroid Prime.
Lazy River is a co-op first-person shooter set at the
But I
galaxy's
also
most
love
unregulated
friend swap
water park,
games,
Water
and so
Station 1.
we're eating good.
The water park is connected by an infinite lazy river that runs the length of the park. Since the water park is on a space station, they can only use.
I'm not gonna lie, I know everyone is sick and tired of the friend swap games, but it's my favorite, dude. I want to play every friend swap game, even though my friends do not.
And everyone else in the water.
My friends want to go play CS:GO. I want to play friend swap. I went from riding my bike to a gas station just to play one game to having a box with so many games on it. I could probably never finish them all. Exactly.
And now everyone else in the park is a zombie.
And then when you look at the millions of games that are on Steam, it's kind of hard to even pick. You're really just picking based on did other people play it so that you can have something to
Start building by gathering materials and lashing them together. You'll have to leave your
chat
own
about,
scavenging
you know,
materials
something
in the
to
park, however.
share with each other.
The whole place is infested with zombies, but lucky for you, once the zombification process is finished, the zombies are vulnerable to water.
What about when it's not finished? What do you do then? Just get fucked?
Fight them with pool noodles, water guns, and water balloons, and make your way back to the raft with your loot. On your raft, you're safe from the zombies. Unless you get some hop-ons. You're gonna get hop-ons.
Is this the devs playing their own game, having a good time? That makes me feel so good about a game. When the devs play the, like, oh, how much progress did you make? Oh, none really. We were too busy playing the game. If that's a conversation that happens during the development of a game, it's gonna be a good game.
Create your own custom floating fortress.
The ones I recommend are vetted. Would not make you play a bad game. Ugh. That's not a guarantee you will like them, but it's possible. Yeah, I mean, like I get that. Like, I wouldn't want to recommend a game I didn't like either. But I mean, like, is that like, you know, if you weren't a streamer or whatever, I would assume for the most part you would play games that other people are playing just so that you can have a little bit of connection with the person that you're talking to. So you'd be like, oh, I played that game and whatever.
I've been making this game
Because there's just so many good games.
amazingly talented devs from across the country. We're excited to announce Lazy River is coming to early access next year, summer 2027.
I'm going to write it down, but no one's going to want to play with me.
Thanks so much.
All right, we'll have these on earrings before we die. Our next title is as complex and thought-provoking as you'd expect from developers Sunset.
Sorry, but I'm trying to catch up.
The Vancouver-based studio created P-Ball.
I've dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human. I am human.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, welcome. My name is Pinky. I also go by Natalie, and I am
That was disturbing. I like it.
Studios. In our upcoming game, an AI dares to dream that she's human, and it is your job.
Did you know that those boxes that we used to click for the CAPTCHA help train Google data?
You play as Santana. You've split your consciousness into two, and you've been uploaded to a digital world to work. On your first day, you head into the office and you meet a giant face extended off of a mechanical arm. This is Mesa. And day in and day out, you spend time with her. And through doing rather esoteric CAPTCHAs, you learn more about her as she learns more about you.
My name is Daniel Bolio. I'm an artist here at Sunset Visitor, and my background has mostly been in animation here in Vancouver. My first project in games was a game for the Nintendo Switch called Boreal Tenebrae. Animating Mesa is, we're approaching it in a unique way where we're trying to
Ooh, that's creepy.
have this balance where there is enough complexity in
Atari flooded the market with so much garbage it made people not trust video games at all. Nintendo's whole 80s concept was to avoid that happening again.
but also have the system
You know,
intuitive enough
to an
that
extent,
the writers are able to control a lot of that animation.
a lot of that's happening in YouTube and TikTok and Twitch too. Is people flood the market with just dog shit because when you add up all the cells together, it sounds pretty good and people will put advertisements over it.
Challenges for Mesa is
AI slop,
how big she is in frame.
for the most part, yeah. Except for you can't advertise over AI,
Like subtle
or at least that's what I was told.
usually you wouldn't be able to read on a character. They're all you need to convey an emotion on Mesaface. She can be very serpentine, she can be very robotic, but she can also be very organic. So there's a lot of different ways that she can be animated, and
Do you think it was
a lot of
like
different kind of modes that Mesaface can hit?
creepy in a meta way when he's making the face move?
In the middle of the night, you catch her muttering to herself about a body. And not just any
What kind of body?
her body. She is certain that she has a body just like you, which is impossible. So, of course,
I thought she was talking about killing somebody or,
Until
you
one
know,
day-
I thought that was somebody. That was loud. Prove you're human.
This next world premiere hails from Paris, France, from a developer who isn't afraid to peel away the layers of the humanity onion.
Video games. They should always be fun and lighthearted and designed to make us forget about all the worries in our lives, right?
No.
Right? Wrong. I'm Florent Morin from The Pixel Hunt, and we are known for making video games about the most depressing topics imaginable, like forced migrations, or grief, or child abuse. Also, we made
I feel like I know
one
this
smart game.
just based
This
off
one
the
doesn't count.
topics that they cover.
Why would we do that, you ask?
But I don't know this guy.
Well, it's not just because we are a bunch of mean, depressed French wannabe existentialists. Of course we are, but we also believe in the power of video games to tell stories that you will care deeply about. Stories we can't afford to ignore.
Well, it is one of the most interactive mediums out there.
In this narrative road trip RPG, you play as Penelope, a 30-something environmental rights lawyer who spent the last decade trying to sue big polluting companies and failing miserably.
My first console was Atari 2600. I think we got it in '83. It came with a dozen games as a bundle. Come to find out, this was Atari's last ditch selling the 2600.
Perfectly normal thing to do.
My parents got it cheap. It sucked. Pac-Man had a damn neck. Pac-Man had a neck!
From the comfort of your vehicle, you'll be able to call and text Penelope's friends and family.
Don't
You'll
text
get to
and
know her
drive.
better as she pretends everything is normal. And as the story is moving forward, you'll gain experience points that will allow you to shape her personality. Depending on your skills, you will pass or fail checks that will open or close new narrative routes. You'll also be able to explore your own thoughts in search for answers about who you really are. Stop in service stations to meet with strangers.
I don't have to ask if I'm an
Investigate
asshole.
the
I know I'm an
clues
asshole.
that may have been planted there. Or call mysterious phone numbers to learn info that will shed a new light.
For real, look
on
up
the
Pac-Man
operation you're
Atari
part of.
2600. It was
And
rough.
in the end, you'll be left with the most complicated question Penelope has ever faced. Will she go all the way and finish what she started? Or will
What?
the road change everything? We're not making Ithaca to give answers. We're making it because we're living through questions that feel increasingly hard to avoid. About power, about violence, about the world we live in and how far we're ready to go to defend it. About what still feels possible when nothing seems to work anymore. And we hope Ithaca
don't
will be
think I'm-
one way to sit with those questions for a while. Carefully and comfortably. From inside a car that keeps moving forward. If that sounds interesting to you, we've just launched a Kickstarter and a Steam page. And we hope to release the game in late 2027. Also, you never know, there might still be a cute horseback riding minigame in there somewhere.
Ever since we first showed this next game, we've been eagerly anticipating its release. Well, have we got some news?
I don't know if I got the right thing here.
Hi there, my name's Will.
He does have legs though, for some reason.
And we're working alongside the guys over at Crescent Moon Games to bring you Screenbound.
That one looks normal though.
Now, previously on Day of the Devs, Crescent Moon talked about how they initially came up with the idea for Screenbound and showed off some of the early
Atari followed up with a more powerful console, but the NES cooked them and Sega for years.
choices we've made in the game.
I think that's why Nintendo sits where they do now, among the biggest ones. I missed everything about this game. It might be good, it may be bad. Why are you playing a 2D and 3D game at the same time?
So, for the narrative,
I'm not smart enough for
you
that.
find yourself in the role of Pavi, on the hunt for her missing mother, Lova. Now, after finding a trans-dimensional device called a Q-Boy amongst her things, you are thrust into another dimension. With the assistance from a questionable guide, Wexler, your job is to traverse the Q realm and solve this land's puzzles in order to figure out what's been happening in this place. where
Is
your mother
this supposed to help you conceptualize 4 dimensions?
Design-wise, we've shown a lot of our first cartridges mechanics, where we pay homage to the side-scrolling games of old, trying to encapsulate that feeling of nostalgia and familiarity within the gameplay. Keeping mechanics like head stomping and momentum-based movement really makes you feel like you're playing a game from that era.
So which screen are you supposed to watch? I don't have that much
Recently, though, we
ADHD.
teased our second cartridge for the game, and this one we wanted to shake things up a little bit and change perspectives from a side-scrolling platform-type game to a top-down adventure game, reminiscent of the ones from the late 90s, with a whole host
Hey, I'm playing one of those. It's called Legend of Zelda Minish
challenges
Cap.
to overcome. So keep an eye out for more in the coming months. That said, we're happy to announce that the game Screenbound will be coming out for release across all platforms September 10th, 2026. But you don't have to wait till then. We actually have a demo going live right now on Steam. So,
See, the indie games are always ready to go right now.
simpler time, because it's time to become Screenbound.
I don't think I have enough brain power to play this game. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm kind of stupid. So the game is playing someone playing Pokemon Go. Something like that. I don't think I'm smart enough for this game, dude. I don't think I can play it. Oh, look, it is Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I just don't think I'm smart enough for that.
Around at PAX and Evo, and we're excited to show the first gameplay.
PAX is still a thing that
Out of
exists.
Austin, Texas. This is Shot One Fighters.
Oh, he's
Hi,
kind of
David
quick with
Devs.
it.
My name's SB over at Red Moon Workshop in Austin, Texas. Our team's been super hard at work on a brand new type of roguelite, with combat inspired by classic fighting games. So check out the trailer for
How do I get a hold of this arcade console? That's loud. Good luck. Good luck, have fun. GG's. Build your moveset. It's a dude playing a game disguised as another dude playing a game. Disguised as another dude playing a game. Disguised as a squirrel wearing an overcoat. Who put me in the game? Why is there a refrigerator there? Yes. Yes. What did that say? Wait a minute. Oh, they actually cussed. See, 80 games are allowed to do that. Shot One Fighters. Okay.
And that was a trailer for Shot One Fighters. Currently, you guys can wishlist the game on Steam, as well as follow our game on Kickstarter, which is coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be on Day of the Devs. I also want to give a shout
It's
out
interesting that they can come this far with the development
to make this game a reality.
without the Kickstarter even being
Can't wait to
active.
show you guys what's coming next for Shot One Fighters.
Our next title is from Happy Broccoli Games, a small team based in Berlin who are most well known for bringing us the cozy mystery-solving Duck Detective series. Their new game offers a different type of mystery to solve, and
How's my favorite niece?
Hello.
What the
I'm
fuck?
Anya from Happy Broccoli Games. You may know us from our games such as Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
I'm the Duck Detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
That looks like Paper Mario.
It's the Salami Bandit! However, today, I'm very excited to be sharing with you an exclusive first glimpse of our newest title, Apple Crumble.
What's with these names? I thought they were gonna pull a knife out. I'm not gonna lie.
The game is simple. It's your grandma's 84th birthday party, and one of your family members is trying to murder her. Could it be your stressed out mom, your midlife crisis uncle?
That's me.
Your younger sister Millie has been acting weird lately.
Why'd I get the psycho eyes?
Ignore the weird man in your bedroom for now.
Just a stranger up in the house.
Fans of thriller narratives. We've been drawing inspiration from things like Agatha Christie,
Is she actually making something?
mouthwashing,
Excuse me?
and many more. Reconnect with your dysfunctional family. Explore your childhood home and work out who you can trust before it's time for tea. Apple Crumble is a creepy, cozy walking sim. Rummage through your family's belongings and uncover the
Don't plug in you strange USB sticks. You'll get something you can't get rid of.
Apple Crumble is a suspenseful
All right, you got me. You got me.
and will be piping hot out of the oven later this year. We hope you enjoy Grandma's birthday. And remember, everyone is a suspect.
This needs to be ready by fall, at latest Halloween.
Have you ever dreamt of a game where the main mode of interacting with the world is slapping stuff?
See in console next year.
I'm trying to catch up to real time.
But at Puzzle, we're putting it back together piece by piece. And we want you to join our
Oh, wait.
family of on-demand experts to solve the problems of our paying customers with a personal touch. Think you have what it takes to be a puzzle-solving ninja? A rock star who's not afraid to get your hands dirty? A loner with no friends or family who'll come looking for you? Then reach out and become a Puzz Pal today.
Slapped ass on screen.
Skills like personal tutor, junk removal,
Steamed ham.
commercial plumbing, tech support, caretaking, print-based marketing, whatever the hell this is. We'll slap out of it together.
Slap Out of It is an interactive comedy sandbox filled with silly puzzles inspired by classic point-and-click adventure games.
Very good.
You'll be tasked with exploring a very odd office building, where each floor is a gateway to another world filled with new characters to meet and strange secrets to discover.
Why am I blocked out? Take them back
Slap
off.
is how you interact with everything around you. And just about everything and everyone react to your slaps. You'll also find a bunch of
We
useful
broke it.
items along the way that you can store in your trusty fanny pack. Some items have special uses, but of course,
Why is the fanny pack
every item
endless?
as well. The more you slap, the more you learn about how the world works.
Ooh, why does the toilet behave like that? Ew. Why is the toilet
Don't
squishy?
expect everyone to be happy about that.
You heathen!
Dedicated to interactive
Give me
comedy
some.
and celebrating the art of dumb. Up till now, we've been known for making a bunch of silly VR games, but Slap Out of It is our first time stepping away from VR entirely. It builds on some of our past work while exploring lots of new ideas, and it's all meticulously handcrafted to keep you thinking and laughing at the same time. We've spent years iterating, editing, and polishing, and we're so proud to say this is our dumbest game yet. We're also
Bro
excited
just
to be
likes to
working with
steam
Tim Starr,
ham. That
who
had nothing to
joins
do
us
with
now to
anything.
share a little about what this project means to him.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but of course I'll do it.
We'll have more news to share about Slap Out of It soon. Thanks for watching.
Please pretend that you'll buy the game.
Okay, that got me.
But it's not very often we get to show you sequel, follow-up sort of things. This next one is from our buds over in England, and it features a very familiar cast.
Pretend like you'll buy the game. That got me.
Hello, I'm Gavin Price, studio head at Playtonic Games. And I'm Chris Sutherland, programming lead. We're absolutely thrilled to be here to introduce you to the next chapter for our favorite buddy duo, Super Ukulele Cards.
Why is everybody making a cart game?
Ukulele are back, but this time they've traded the platforming for the starting grid. We're hitting the track in a unique style to give karting fans an experience like no other.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like karting games. It's just, where did the sudden resurgence come
Building a
from?
racing game that rewards mastery of its many mechanics, tracks, items, and perks. This isn't
Because
just
don't get me
assembly
wrong,
line. It's a
I hate like hell that I missed out on Crash Team Racing coming back out.
competitive karting
The
adventure
fact that I couldn't cash in on that makes me mad as hell.
than your usual Grand Prix. At Playtonic, our goal has always been to inject a bit of that classic fun and character-driven magic back into the industry. We might be a small team, but we've got a lot of history between us, and as huge karting fans ourselves, we can sense when sometimes things have drifted too far from much of what we believe made those experiences so fun in the first place.
Yeah, but what always happens to competitive games is people will figure out how to frame pixel perfect pull off moves to get unreal numbers on their world record time.
Techniques, unleashing outrageous attacks on your opponents and gaining every advantage possible right up to the finish line.
Not only that, we want you to be able to have your karting cake and eat it too. With Super Ukulele Kart, you'll be able to set up races with an unparalleled degree of customization and flexibility, guaranteeing endless ways to compete with your friends to whatever extremes you desire. We can't wait to see you on the track and test ourselves against you too.
Thank you so much for letting us share Super Ukulele Kart with you today. We've been fine-tuning this one for a while.
Hello?
It's a relief. Finally have it out of the garage and into your hands.
If you'd like to support us, please do head over to Steam to follow and wishlist the game. It truly makes a massive difference for us. We'll also be hosting a series of beta tests very soon, so do keep an eye out for how to sign up. We'd love your help in getting this across the finish line and making the game the definitive karting experience.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the starting.
They're not an indie dev game though, are they? Isn't this a AAA title? I mean, not the kart, obviously, but like the original game?
All the way from Poland, we've got some news from the creators of The Invincible.
Oh, hi. We are Starwood Industries, the team behind Into the Fire. It's a Cataclysm extraction survival game where you have to navigate ever-changing terrain, battle against fire and volcanic demons to find and rescue survivors. In order to truly capture the high-stakes pressure, obviously, and fire physics itself, we didn't just read the manuals. We took part in a fire safety training and participated in professional research sessions, and honestly, we are probably the most fire-ready team in the whole industry. You could say, in other words, that we truly know how to handle the heat.
It was supposed to be a quiet trip, but this place was already breaking.
Dust Runner here, back in New Syndra.
In-game footage, not half bad.
Rocks coming down. You'll feel it soon enough. You know what to look for. Bring it back.
Why is everything on fire though?
Every time we go out there, the island takes a little more. More ground, more paths, more...
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning. Da, 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 da.
The locals turned.
Well, if you got a flamethrower, I see why everything's on fire.
And the island fell apart. We bring back whoever we can.
You make the call.
Push further or turn back.
Oh, that wasn't a flamethrower. That was fire retardant.
Almost there.
Oh, my screen go black.
So we keep going back into the fire.
Go away, Thanos.
Oh my god, not again. Alright, listen everyone, let's put our skills to the test. Evacuate!
Oh yes, take the aloe so that when your ass cheeks are on fire, you can soothe the burn. Take the important stuff. You go next.
This next game is the latest in a series of well-known cooperative puzzle platformers. That's right, folks. It's time for another...
Never been seen video game screen.
I don't know about you folks, but he's really trying my patience.
That's not funny.
Was this Pico Park?
Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the kingdom, two youngsters stumbled into trouble.
She almost got murked.
Their fate to the realm's greatest heroes.
Who are you two?
They must have somehow tampered with Trine's magic.
Are they trying to replace us?
We're just as baffled as you are. The heroes of Trine are free. Free?
You don't need to convince us. The last thing we want is to be stuck with a trio of fossils. Here goes.
Hold on, everyone.
Watch out!
Don't underestimate us.
That's right. What's that? It's another magic beastie.
A beastie.
The more they traveled together, the clearer it became that the young siblings had been keeping
I can't play this with my friends. They'll leave me behind on purpose.
much darker than the rest.
I shall see you soon, heroes.
Put on your detective caps for our next title. Italian developer LKA is known for their atmospheric.
I am Luca
When
Matteo.
sirens
I'm
fall
the founder
silent.
and artistic director of LKA Studios, a small 10-person company.
Oh, I wanted to play that
specialized
game.
in, deep narrative-based psychological games.
Our first games were The Town of Light and Martha is Dead. When Silence Falls Silent is our third title. We named this series Storie senza voce, voiceless stories.
I wanted to play Martha is Dead. I heard that was really good.
Explore forgotten people, voiceless people. We aim to shine a light on their suffering because they deserve to be heard, and also because their stories are still sadly relevant in today's world.
Holy shit, what happened here? You hear that, kid?
I bet he's exaggerating.
Come on, let's get on with it.
When Silence Falls Silent is a dark psychological thriller with horror undertones set in Italy in the early 1990s. The player takes on the role of Mila, a rookie police officer who is unexpectedly pulled into a major case triggered by the rampage of a serial killer.
Those are level
As the
2
investigation
plates.
unfolds, Mila becomes increasingly vulnerable, and the boundary between reality and supernatural grows even more blurred. We address many complex and controversial topics that we believe deserve more attention, like human trafficking, addictions, trauma, and misogyny.
That missing girl in the photo. Are we going to save her? It makes me nervous to think she's depending on us.
Yes. I'm sure we'll be the ones to find her. And you will become the new commissioner.
He didn't say save, he said find.
I don't know about that. You like to fantasize, huh?
Characters are at the core of When Silence Falls Silent story, and we are placing a strong focus on character interactions alongside a structured and rich gameplay experience, including branching dialogues, investigation mechanics, exploration, environmental puzzles, and some rather significant.
Okay, this is another game I might be too stupid to play.
The UV lamp has shown up large traces of blood. Why did that man bring me here? It must be an important clue.
Oh, that lagoon is cursed.
Based on players' choices, the protagonist's inner fragilities will gradually emerge and significantly change the way the game's story is experienced.
This is a huge evolution for us as a studio, and we really hope you can feel the passion we are putting in this game as we continue to push boundaries and stay true to the DNA that defines LKA games. Thank you very much for watching.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all our sponsors for making this possible. Thanks to all the developers for making and sharing their games with us. And thanks to you for watching. You can go wishlist these games. That really helps the developers. And I hope you enjoyed all the Electro Surprisos. That's the cool one, right? That's what we're going with.
Thank you to our generous sponsors, without whom Day of the Devs would not exist. Battler Games, 47 Community.
Let's go! Sony Interactive.
Idea Xbox, Razer, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Summer Game Fest, Thunder Lotus, Unity, Wired Productions, and Exola.
The Game Awards and Summer Game Fest are not the same.
And are building a brighter future for
I thought that was one company.
They connect all the tools.
They use the same Twitch platform, same Twitch channel,
All the things you need to launch, grow.
same. Both are
A super
GIF.
duper special thanks to our pals. at
GIF-ery.
Unity. Are you made with Unity? I am.
And a very special thanks to Dose One for all the beats and music in the show. And an extra special thank you to Jeff Keighley for continuing to shine a spotlight on indie games. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization that survives and thrives due to generous donations from sponsors, individuals, developers, and publishers. So if you are one of those people and you feel so inclined, we would gladly receive your donation at dayofthedevs.org.
Thanks for
I would donate, but I am poor. You gotta feed Air Force Bob. Right as Air Force Bob 2 says something. Perfect timing. They both spoke up at the same time. That's pretty good. A lot of good games to go take a look at. I really hate that I missed out on the first 2 hours because I was at work. I thought, I don't know, for some reason I thought this was going to be 11 at night. I guess I looked at the wrong time slot. That must have been a different time zone. I don't know. I don't know. That was a whoopsie daisy. Yeah, Xbox showcase. I guess I missed some stuff. Wait a minute. Is there more? Sunday. Let's see. Live Sunday. June 7th. Okay. You know what? I'm not doing nothing Sunday. We speak Spanish here? No. Oh wait, that's not mine. That is not mine. Whoopsie. Yeah. I think we'll be back Sunday. This seems interesting. I'd like to check this out. But that's gonna be it for now. Oh, no, that's what happened. That's gonna be it for now. Appreciate everybody for coming and take a look with me. I know it's not really interesting to most people, but I love seeing what games are coming up, seeing at the end of the year what games everybody loved the most, stuff like that. Big thanks to Jeff and Jeff for letting me officially co-stream that. I streamed that entire thing in my work shirt. Love that. My bad. Should have covered that up the whole time. Didn't know it. I completely forgot I was wearing my work shirt. Thanks for streaming that. It was interesting and I wouldn't have seen it otherwise. Yeah, it's just a thing I've been interested in watching for a few years now. Where I mean, it started out with the Game Awards. I didn't know that was a thing. I knew that Game Informer used to do like Game Award type stuff. And then there was like an organization that was named the Game Awards. And I thought that was super dope. Watched it. Can't see the shirt. Nice. Watched it. Loved it. And then eventually from watching it, I got an email one day saying, hey, would you like to officially co-stream? And I know they send that out to just about everybody, but still, it was super cool that I was able to apply and get approved and start co-streaming the Game Awards. And then they started doing it with Summer Game Fest. And there's about 4 game announcements for games that are coming up throughout the year. And as games get closer to launching, the one they're closest to launching at will be the one that they actually launch on. The one that most games launch on is the Game Awards because it's the most watched. But there are games throughout the year that get launched on things like Summer Games Fest. But also you get to know, hey, there's going to be so-and-so game going to be launching during September, October, and they're going to be mentioned during the Game Awards. And if you'd like to play before the Game Awards announce them, we're announcing them now. And I thought that was so cool. And I just think it's super dope. And so yeah, I've seen a few people co-stream it officially, and then when I got the opportunity to do it, I was like, oh, I would love to do that. I just hope somebody would watch, because you know, used to, me and my buddies would come over and sit down and watch it. I don't talk to a lot of those buddies anymore, but I just thought it'd be cool if we could sit down as a community and watch it, and I thought that'd be like a super cool thing, and it wound up being super cool. And y'all actually taught me some things too, that I wouldn't have known otherwise. But I did have to zoom in from work and get this kind of half-ass set up. I do kind of want to look through this though. Oh, I didn't actually get it all the way downloaded. Never mind, I didn't actually download it all the way. But you can see here, they sent me a fat little zip file. Oh, you can't see it. But they sent me a fat little zip file right here of assets and stuff to use. But I didn't get a chance to, because I thought this was going to be during the night. I thought we were going to be starting like in a couple hours from now. I didn't know we were going to be starting right now. But that's going to call it for this stream. I am going to probably throw these in the Discord suggested stream section. Just because I tend to lose these and then I never check out the game. But we will be back tomorrow. We're going to play some Rocket League. I am taking a buddy of mine's on call next week. Not for the week, but I'm taking the weekend. So I'm probably going to either have to move or reschedule. But I'm either gonna have to move or reschedule the Fortnite stream for next Saturday, because I am taking his on-call shift so he can take my on-call shift, so that I can be free to go to Anime BluesCon. And I may not record while I'm at, or stream, which people are suggesting that I do. I don't know if I'm feel comfortable recording or streaming that, because I don't know when people who are there are not going to want to be recorded or streamed. But I might take photos and post them on like Discord and stuff like that, especially if I like buy any video games or video game consoles or anything like that. I'll definitely put that in the Discord too. But that week is going to be my next on call, where I actually take the week, and that is going to be the week of where it ends on July 10th. So I'll be taking off of streaming next weekend, so that the weekend of the 10th I can be off of on call and my buddy can take it. So I'll let you know what happens around that, how that gets restreamed. I have to talk to everybody about it. But that's how that went. So yeah, I got to get that taken care of, because I've had Anime BluesCon planned since last year. I've already bought the ticket. The ticket was $70, so I could go the whole weekend. So I really don't want to lose out on that. But I will see y'all tomorrow at this time. I'm ending at my normal stream time. Isn't that kind of weird? But I will see y'all this time tomorrow. And I hope all y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm Beeve. We out of here. I'm going to come up with some new outros. Till then, later.